Wowza, I step away just to make my cup of tea. I come back and there's cool people here waiting for me. Hello, Devon. Welcome in Wither and Darkwolf Den. How you doing? How's your weekend? What have you been up to? Have you been kicking the weekend's butt, or has it been kicking yours? For me, I've spent some of the weekend doing video editing, and not even for me. Mrs. Dragon has been doing stuff for work. And I've been helping. She's never done video editing before, and I've gone, I could help with that. It's just a tutorial on how to use the software at work. Okay. How's the cat? The cat is fine. She's running around like a loon at the moment. She just chased me up and down the stairs as I made tea and went for a little wee. Catch up. You blame me. Blame me for what? What did I do? Fixing to head to work. Oh. Well, hopefully your travel to work is smooth and fine and you have a great day at work. Ozza, welcome in. Third hasn't been taken. Right, gotcha. Giving opportunities to people to claim it and then going, nope, I don't need your charity. Right, let's head on into the server. First step is probably selecting the right scene like this. Second step is to jump on to Dragon's Lair. There's a chicken in my base! Now, since I was last streaming Dragon's Lair, I've done it. Yeah, things have happened. Not a lot of things, but things. I released the villagers, and they've all now started to climb up the hill. There's a lot of them, and they want my bed. They can't have it, but they want it. Gingerbeard man, welcome in. Redeeming a word ban, nonetheless. Okay, what's the word? How afraid should I be? Hopefully not too afraid. I am going to do something sensible. Get in here and, I mean, I could sleep for you so that you don't get eaten by zombies, but where's the fun in that? You want to ban the word 48. Okay. Okay, Google. Set a time for 30 minutes. I failed to mute myself. Hour. Right, it's morning time. Good morning, people. I've put a single zombie in here, hoping that they would pathfind to their workstations and see if I end up with the 9 golem. I'm not expecting it. Ah, Gingerbeard man resubbing, now hitting 4 years. I translated. I didn't say the number you said I couldn't say, and I said 4 years instead. I can math. Well done, me. Why that word? That's why, Darkswolf. Thanks for the time. You are welcome, Ozza. I provide. Yes, you're welcome. Touche. Thanks. Right. My plan is to make at least one librarian. So I want to make sure that if I head down here, I'll break some of the sugarcane. This is a manual way of farming it, but I'm okay with that. I want to place some of it back down so that we are slowly increasing how much I hold and keep the rest. I had to look up in case there was a mob here wishing to kill me. There is not. We're good. That'll work. Look, a fallen tree. I love this update to Minecraft. It just has a lot of depth and texture with the leaf litter and the fallen trees, and yeah, I just love it. Denoxus, this is Dragon's Lair. My latest video is available. In fact, I uploaded one today that will go live in a couple of days. And the previous live stream. This is my single player... Wait, sorry, let me try that again. This is my single-ish world. Or my solo-ish world. In that I plan to play it mostly on my own. But hopefully grab people to come in and join me. So far, I've had one person join me. It was Wither. But I will have more. Get out of my house! Thank you. Wow. The fact that I said that and he went, okay then. Don't tease me. In or out?
Oh no, it's a porcupine.
Porcupine, welcome in. Always a pleasure. Right, we're going to have some paper. I have some leather. Leather would be up here. Ah, look at me and my knowledge. Gonna make books. I have also got some planks and some regular. If I make more planks like that, I can make a bookcase. And that bookcase can turn into a lectern. And that lectern can go down here, along with all my other workstations for the villagers to use. First, second, third, and fourth have all been taken, Porcupine.
Hello, my ragtime gal.
Now, with that there, all I need is one of those villagers to come down and grab his workstation. I'm going to manually do it. Just because they're taken doesn't mean I don't respect you and appreciate you coming by. So, thank you, Porcupine, for coming in. And Aladar, welcome in. Denoxus says, anyway, you today are going to be my background noises guy for my studying session. And when you get an A star, I expect credits. Aladar. One more month until 5 years. Wow. That's a long time. That's a committed subscription on that. What else? I came in here because I wanted something. Boats! I wanted boats, that was it. Unless one of them happens to head down, it doesn't look like it. So we're going to go up. Let's just figure out a way. I don't need the water to get me up the hill. I can use my parkour skills. I'm actually better at this than I thought I'd be. On the other hand, I did not want that. I didn't want to do that. He made me. Not my fault. Well, it's sort of my fault. Someone took damage. I don't know who or why. We go this way. I'm too old for a star. Thanks. Let's go here. Oh, okay. I did all of that effort to bring this guy in, only for you to grab it. Ooh. My first emerald. My first emerald! I mean, that works. Right, I have a job to do. And that job is over that way. I want to go caving. Did you hit one of them? Nope, I certainly did not. He's going to get a headache. We're going to throw in this, this, and this. I do not need the books, so they can go in over here. I do have a grindstone now, which means I can unenchant these if I wish. But for now, we're going to take that on that. I've got leather boots, but I will top them up. They're unenchanted, so I might as well just combine them to get somewhat recovered boots. Why are they expensive? It wasn't expensive? Was it? Oh. It is slightly expensive. Maybe I did hit one of them at some point. However, the difference for the paper trade is 2, so I'm not too worried about it. They'll forgive me, I hit a child. I mean, who doesn't these days? That was a joke, don't hit children. Adults, on the other hand, feel free. Pork goes up here. I'm going to take a bed with me. Take this one. I'm going to take water with me. I'm going to take sticks and some cobble. Let's go with a stack. And do you know what? We've got enough oak. I'll take a stack of logs with me and the rest. Like that. We're good. Let's see what happens. There is a hole in the ground over there, and I want to find out where it goes. Also, if he's still here when I get back, I'm impressed. If not, then we've probably got an iron golem. I would like to sleep whenever possible. However, there's a significant chance I will fail to realise that it's nighttime. We don't have to worry about losing my respawn point, because realistically, respawn is there where my pointer is. Just there. At least that's where Witherbag joined me. So I presume that's world spawn. Alright. E-flitter. Wow, there's lots of it. I found a hole. Pop this down. I'll put my head out of the water so I can see. I may just put a torch up here so it's a little bit more lit, and obviously we want coal, iron, lapis, redstone and diamonds. There's some iron. Go take that. Gotta prioritize using the stone pickaxe because I don't have a lot of iron. And realistically, I'm not doing that much digging. That is a problem. Nice. So that way looks more
Zach is
scary.
a cutie. Pass it on.
Danielle! How is the lovely Danielle today? Torch. This looks good. That looks like leaking water, so we're going to drink that out. Partly so I can grab the water. Torch back in. And we're going to just have a look on this side. This is fine. Ish. It's not fine. Unless he does that, then we're okay. Nope! I don't have a shield. I don't have a shield. I'm not going that way. I changed my mind! I'm not scared. I'm wise. It's different. There is a difference. Some sort. We have a pick. Let's just do this the sensible and slow way. And whilst many of you weren't here when I first started, I need to ask you all how your weekend is. To know what you're up to, what you're not up to, and why. So we can drop down here. This looks like it may link up, but what I'm going to do is just look down as far as I can. Put a couple torches in. I've got plenty! And we're going to approach this side first. Because this looks like a more manageable descent. If I walk past any resources you think that are important, feel free to let me know. Ta-da! I'm amazing at this game. Have you ever thought of making a forever world? Who says this isn't a forever world? Excuse me. Just want to pokey hop and have a quick look down here. Doesn't look like it go... Ooh. It's overly interesting, but I'll have a look. Let's take that one out. This one. This does drop significantly. Now that lapis will be kind of handy, so let's go grab it. Ooh, iron. Hang on, if I was smart, I would do what smart people do. Nope. I'm smart! Porcupine, thank you very much for that 100 bits. Even if it was played to scare me. Isn't this technically Dragon's Lair 2? Yes, technically. However, I've decided that I want to have to call it Dragon's Lair 2 and then have to explain forever Dragon's Lair 2. So this is Dragon's Lair, and the previous one is my community server. So, yeah. I wanted a world where I decided what happens and at what pace. And whenever you're on a multiplayer server, you can't decide that in the same way. Things are dictated to you. So, for example, if I went, I want to find a swamp. If other people have found a swamp already, it kind of negates some of the reason for looking. I think I need an iron pick for lapis. Can I reach it all? No. We'll do that. Go over this side and see whether we can... use... Alright. I'm hopping in the hole. Back into mouse mode. I'm just this good. Hyping for my last 2 months of uni. Finally finished my education. That's fantastic news. Are you looking for a break after you finish, or are you going straight into work? What's the plan? Some people go straight from uni to work. Other people end up going, no, this is time to have some me time. Discover what's important to me. And learn. Coal! Do I need coal? I suppose coal's useful. I have some coal. Well, technically it's charcoal. But yeah, it's not a bad shot. Especially as technically while I'm down here I could try and make up some decent armour. And a furnace isn't a bad idea. And the levels won't hurt. All these positives. Travelling, hopefully my dream is to visit all countries there are. That's a lot of countries. And also, definition of what counts as a country is difficult. But some places say there are different numbers of countries than others say. Porcupine, you are indeed wise. Right, this is a decent place to stop, so let's go with... crafting table? Why did I bring my fishing rod with me? That's the ultimate question. But furthest down, I'm going to put this in with 2 coal. We're going to waste one thing that we could have smelted, but it's not too big a deal. And I want to continue travelling down here. Part of me wants to use the water to go down, but I can use it to get back up, so... Just do it sensibly, slowly, and with safety in mind. Ah! That was not safe! I didn't know if anyone was around me. That could be dangerous. In fact, that was dangerous. I just got lucky that I didn't die. Also, probably should have brought the crafting table with me, but never mind. Ooh! Ooh! Lapis! Yes, please! Welcome in, Reese's. How is your Sunday? What have you been up to? Can't believe my son is an adult in 8 days. Thanks, Daywidge. Thank you very much for spending those hard-earned channel points on, you know, the things I enjoy most in life. Being scared out of my skin. How you doing, Daywidge? One way to make an entrance. I have redstone. I like this little cave. So far I've found loads of things and it feels relatively safe. Famous last words. Ooh. Okay, it drops off. But that's okay. I'm going to put bed down and sleep. Denoxa says, I only recognise I'm old by observing small ones getting bigger. It's always the reminder. I have that issue whenever I talk to nieces and nephews and realise, wait, I remember when you were... insert number here. Reese's says, sorry, Reese's? Aladar says, hey Reese's, my son is 16 already. Only crazy past me is how tall he is. He's 6'3". See, when I was young, I used to be threatened by my sister. She told me if I ever got taller than her, she'd chop my legs off. Thankfully, she decided not to. And I am forever grateful. I like my legs attached to my body. Okay, that works. I'll take all of this. Do you want to break this block? Just see if there's any other... Nope. Got it all. Oh no! That's going to destroy the lava. Oh well. We're going to go this way first. See if it's a dead end. I have left my bed in place, so if something does go wrong, I'm only going back a few blocks. I'd rather not die. But, you know. Nope. What I'd love to find is some kind of spawner. I'm expecting to find one. There's nothing wrong with sharing your dreams. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Actually working out quite well. Let's break this one. Head up. And also when you're caving like this, you're more likely to find structures like trial chambers and spawners and trial chambers and spawners. Mostly trial chambers and spawners. Part of me thinks this is a terrible idea to go down here because it's probably a dead end. Good use of the mind-blown ebook, by the way. Let's head down here and see. Risa said, today I tried to edit some drone footage, found out it's harder than I thought. Risa, as I said at the start of the stream, I've been editing this weekend with Mrs. Dragon for her work thing. Okie dokie. What do I want to do? I could. Eerie noises, that's always worrying. This is the best way of clearing lava, I'm assured. I mean, you can't argue with it. It seems to work. Am I getting anything right? Probably not. Thank you for the lurk, Minecraft Architect. That's not actually that difficult to say. Yet my brain did struggle. And I have no excuse for it. No, not worth it. Totally not worth it. Do you know what? Keep your lava. I'm taking my water back. We're going to head out and see where we end up. Where? Denoctus says my brother's once tried to unalive me when it was small by throwing my head into a nail. He failed. What? Excuse me? That seems a bit dark. Oh, what are we over here? And yes, water would get me up here better. However, I also want to keep my torches in place because this is close to where I'm basing. And I'd like, if possible, to keep these tunnels lit so that things don't spawn down here. Still at the mark, we all have scars. Some of them are interesting stories. Some of them are just embarrassing. Most of mine, the latter. Ooh, iron. Don't mind if I do. When we head out, we've got the furnace up there so we can grab what I've smelted so far. Ooh, obsidian that I made earlier. Hello. The redstone is going to be particularly handy in this world because I do not have a cleric. And without a cleric, I don't have access to a lot of redstone, so the few redstone things I need to do or want to do are going to require the little I have. Question is, do I want to try and get up there? Is it worth it? Probably not, but also, I just don't know. This is not worth it. It really isn't. But you know, I must try. And after all, I get some deep slat out of it and satisfaction that I checked. Made absolutely sure that it really, really isn't worth it. Denoctus says, well, I tell this story every time someone points at my scar I have on my forehead. I'm supposed to be funny, but it appears our humour differs. Everyone's humour is different. Oh, I don't want to do... Never mind. Over here. This looks particularly... Ah! 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 I'm okay! Would someone mind clipping that for me? That was terrifying. Also, I've got to get back up there now. Ah! Don't you dinoxus. How did... Well played. Oh, torch. I did all that effort to get up there and I went, how do I do this? How do I do this? Don't have a shield. I don't have a shield. My best option was to back away, hopefully do some damage as I backed up. Thank you also for clipping it.
I chose this life, and someday
it's no secret.
it's going
Secret
to
is
get
here.
me killed.
Welcome in, Secret. How are you this fine and glorious day? Especially glorious because you're here. I'm exploring caves and I have no armor on. Well, I have leather boots, but I mean, essentially, very little armor. Don't know if this one's particularly worth going up. I do hear some zombies, but going back to where I was. I'm good, tired, just but prepared to get out in the garden. Are you working in the garden or are you enjoying the garden? Back to where we were. Back to where we were, which is over there. Can I? I mean, this seems a bit risky, but... Oh! That was risky. But I can! Whoop! Like that. Back up the bed. We continue ascending back up the hole that I jumped down. Explored, got some redstone and some lapis. Right, head this way. Head this way. At some point we go past my furnace. Not this way. Really? Why did I go that way? That's really long way round. There we are. Go with that. Ah! Like that. Perfect. Made your own version? Thanks. I could be embarrassed about my actions for years to come. Right. I think this is the way. Please tell me this is the way. I don't think this is the way anymore. But then again, that does look like my furnace. And my iron. I'm going to go for a spare iron pick. And what else to do with iron? Armor would be a good bet. 12 though isn't a lot. That's 8. It's 5. So boots and leggings would work. 7 plus... Not boots, sorry. Helmet. 7 plus 5. 12. Boop, boop. Look at me, kitted out. Looking like I almost have a clue. What world is this? This is my single solo-ish world. To get used to saying that properly. Dragon's Lair. That's what I'm calling it. And that's what it has been called. I still need to get up there. Darn it. Sure, I don't need andesite right now. There. What else don't I need? Gravel! Gets me up here. Break this one. And head up here. Break this one. Head up here. place it back down. Parkour! Oh, it's nighttime outside. I wasn't even supposed to go this way. That was the main cave to go down. However, while we're out here, let's just make sure that asleep. We have villagers back at the base, and I want to do everything in my power to keep them safe, apart from building them a house and keeping them safe. That's far too much effort. Bed comes with. Then we go this way. Stack that up. I feel less squishy now. That's iron down there. Ah, what's the worst that can happen? Should I have made a shield? Probably. Oh, slime. Don't mind if I do. Slime is very useful for things like leads. It's very useful for moving villagers. Hello. He's coming towards me. Head over here. Just go put torch down here. And here. We'll grab this one. And then we'll run at him. Bravely. Stupidly. Ow! Got him! I'm good at this game, I promise. And we eat. What level are you at? 20. Waste of War boss, welcome in. You mean Y level? 24 at the moment. I'm assuming you're asking because of the slime. This seems like a relatively sensible place to put my furnace down, because I can head down there, grab more iron and put it in. So let's do that. 1 furnace. 2 iron is not enough to smelt. Yeah, it's not worth it. But there's definitely more around. Can you go 24 levels lower and tell me again? Yes? I was expecting you to try and make me save 48. I'm not minus 24, I'm just 24. Angelic, welcome in. You join me at a time where I'm most scared for my life. I'm always scared for my life, who am I kidding? Not too worried about them. It was indeed rude. We have copper up there I'm not worried about. I'd like to go this way. I'd like to not die. There it is, the arrival sound that I was waiting for. Ah, this links up to where my smelterator was. This feels relatively safe, but more light, more safe, in theory. Just wandered in. Quite like that rifle. Message. It's a good one. Excuse me? You're in my way. We are going to light up that bit. See if I can bridge across. Let's use some deep slate. Gold down there and there's iron down there, but let's deal with this ledge, which seems a little bit more dangerous. 1,185 days of following from Waste of War. That's a while. Thank you for being one of the smart people on the interwebs that chooses to click the follow button. Right, I saw some iron a moment ago. Grab that in a second. Let's just light this place up. Out of our flexing, clearly. 1,800 days. Right, nothing of interest down here. And that's fine. Mostly wanted to make sure it's safe. I have mob heads. Didn't get one from that mob. Worth a try. Given I have a founder's badge, I mean, yes. However, there were people that followed before you were able to subscribe. I wasn't instantly affiliated. No. I had to work hard. It took me like a month. Very lucky to have it after a month. Many people regularly tuning in when I was still finding my feet. And I'm very, very lucky. Clicking the follow button is easy and makes you cool. Everyone should click. Could we have an A emote in chat, please? Because that's the most fitting one for this moment, and I would love to see as many people as possible use it. Just one of my favourite emotes of all time. My character going "Hey" with sunglasses and like the fonts. Fonts? Wow. Ozza showing off. 2,000 days. See? See? In fairness, Ozza followed me before I even streamed. So there's that. See, Ozza has me beat by 117 days. Ozza followed me on Twitch before I actually went live because I said I might go live at some point. I was right, I did at some point, but was a while. I think Ozza followed me as part of my onboarding for Livecraft. Angelic Wanderer doing exactly what I wanted, with a bag also joining in, and hugely appreciated. Angelic has been following for 262 days. Oh, I have a question. This is going to be a taxing one, so be careful. How do I seem today? I feel quite chipper. I feel like I'm in a really, really fresh mood because I get to stream, play Minecraft and hang out with cool people. The fact I've gone live today and loads of cool people have turned up. It's always daunting before going live in case no one does turn up, and always surprising that they do. Yeah. Light this place up. Torch it. Ooh. Very small sliver. But plenty of resources just being opened up. Seem upbeat today, boss. Thanks! No one's ever called me boss before. Is boss an acronym? And I don't like, and it's not a nice one. Is it? I hope it isn't. Alright, that bit's lit, so I don't feel like anything's going to sneak up on me as I mine out this redstone down here. Oh, okay. Maybe I should do this bit first. Ooh, it's a hole. It's another hole. Or is it the same hole? Oh, a geode. Not important right now. Let me go back and get the stuff before I forget about it. No. There aren't any creepers. I've checked this bit, Aladar. I may just go grab my furnace because we are far enough down from where it is. And I'm getting enough of it that it would be useful. I could make second furnace. Second? How about second furnace? Because this is where I came from. That's where I'm going. Although a bit of lighting over here won't hurt. Ooh! Don't mind if I do. You might need to make him forget first. Forget what? Nope, just got calling you boss. Okay. But have we had second furnace? No, we don't have second. It's just over here, so realistically, it shouldn't be a lot to pick it up and walk off. I am, however, going to pop this down and make a chest. We'll be coming through here anyway, so this gives me the opportunity just to unload some of the resources I don't need to take with me. I'm keeping that. I don't need the redstone dust, don't need the gold, don't need flint, don't need granite, don't need dripstone. So I'm keeping odd stuff, but not everything. Sensible? I think so. And crafting table can come with me. Follow my steps back down. Ooh, man. Oh, only one though. Thought I was going to reveal a heap more, but yeah, can't have everything. Like that iron, but I can't bother to bridge over there. It's not worth it. It just isn't. Ooh. Nope. I am going to pick up this water. Part of me is tempted to just throw the water down and have a look. There are diamonds down there. I can see them. But it is a long way down. Dare I? Yeah, I dare. Let's pop that down. This across here. And we do that. And if I keep my head up in this corner, we can mine it. It'll fall down, but we'll be going down that way soon enough. Holiday box is never a bad move unless you don't use it. Holding box. Gotcha. Well, I have to go past it to get out. So it feels like the wise thing to do. This corner. But no. I'm just holding space. It's working beautifully. And then whoop, go underneath here. Dig up. Going to put torch in here. Oh, a little bit more. Ah, I hate the bobbing. If we put this over here. Actually, it's big enough that it drops all the way to where my ledge is. I said about smelting some iron, so let's throw this in. Put 5 in, that'll get me plenty of iron. And we can go down and have a look. I'll take that. I'll take some of this. I'll put that there. That there. That's right, I know how to craft a shield. Any of this iron going to a shield boss? Yes! I hadn't read your message until I had already done it. I promise! I didn't copy your ideas. They're my ideas. We just came up with them independently. Right, we'll head down. Oh. I forgot a data pack that I wanted. I wanted the lower shield data pack. All it does is drops the shield down slightly so it's less in the way of vision. But yeah, I can manage. I want enough iron to do a chest plate, which is 8. So we're going to wait for that. Also going to craft up some more torches. I'll use them. And while we're here, we'll sleep. And while I sleep, I'll drink my tea. That's right, I don't go live without a cup of tea. Be wrong. Oh, warning, ads are starting in 17 seconds. If you please stick through them, I would very much appreciate it. I know ads are annoying. I promise not to be interesting or entertaining for the next couple of hours. It's fine. Those without ads. Hello still. Those with ads, I need to press this button. Look, I'm remembering to do things. Not only am I on form, I'm pressing buttons like a boss. This tea is entirely too perfect a temperature. Zach, have you ever drunk tea without milk? Yes. I have drunk tea many different ways. Including through my nose, but only by accident. You know, when you're so keen to drink it, you just lift the mug up too quickly and they get a little splurt up there. Aha! It's horrible. And doesn't taste very good. Afterwards. My pint of tea that I started with 42 minutes ago is now down to about a third of a pint. At this rate, I might have to make myself up a drink. I do have some new advanced in the kitchen. Still no ads. Oh dear. I mean, that's fine. So, ads will get pushed at certain times during the stream. If they don't have enough inventory or your region is low, then you won't get ads. Also, another way to avoid ads is subscription or Twitch Prime. Sorry, Twitch Turbo. Tea has been finished. Iron, looking good. Fine, chest plate, shield. I'm going to keep my spare sword on my hotbar. And we're going to head down. Poke the head out. I can look en route. I'm being washed out, which is a little bit annoying, but this happens. Oh, if I just poke my head out here, should be able to keep my head in the right place so I don't get... Not Twitch Turbot, no. Turbo. Love Amazon not being in my area. I mean... It's down to whether they have ads that people want to play in your area. Oh, I should be heading down because I dropped some iron earlier. Geronimo! Creeper! Babies! 4 of them? That's just ridiculous. Ooh. Everything's fine. There is a lot of these. There are options. Let me think about it. Fun fact, if your stream would be tagged as political content, you wouldn't get any ads at all. That does not surprise me, actually. You say at all, I could see it being more limited. I'd be surprised if it was actually none. Just run around, torch things up. I'll pillar up and deal with these babies in a moment. Currently they're chasing after me, and I'm okay with that. Because I can outrun them! And I have fish for when I get hungry. Right, creeper over there. So I don't want to go that way. Whee! If I were a clever boy, which I'm not, I would have kept a bucket on me. Which I didn't. What I'm going to do is head over here. We're going to go up the water till I got a little bit of space. I'm going to swap this out with this. They're pathfinding to me, which is fine. If I pop my head out here and head round, I'm going to pick up that lava and I'm going to use that to my advantage. Woo! Wee! Woohoo! You want some? You want some? Now they're on fire! And I can't get my lava back. Right, the children are gone. I dealt with the children. Next! That seems to work. Mostly. Finish them off. I get some experience. I kill some mobs. And I get some rotten flesh. When they die in the lava, of course, the rotten flesh goes into the lava. Not ideal. Right, let me catch up. Ads are a good thing. It basically free money for streamers. Because, I mean, not free money. You still work for it. You still have to go live. And also, you have to work slightly differently as a streamer when you know you have ads. So it's in my interest that when ads are running, for those people that are watching and don't have subscription, they can... They're not feeling like they're missing out on so much, they leave. Because that would be bad. As a streamer, there are many different parts of trying to make good content and monetize it when possible without the cost of quality. Welcome in, Wolfie. Great Google of Moogly. A lot of boys. I mean, yep. There was a lot of baby zombies. But I dealt with them like a pro. Because, if you like this, I am an experienced Minecrafter. I've been doing this for like a few weeks now. I lose track. Right, diamonds, please. All that for one? Seems a bit unfair. Oh well. Balls heading over with his community of awesome people coming in here to join me. So, hi! Welcome in! How is the Balls? How was Minecraft today? I know you're working on your Mesa thing. What specifically? I didn't get a chance to join in because I only got to my computer about 10 minutes before I was supposed to go live. So I didn't check. I opened up a chat. Actually, speaking of which, I can now close that channel down. For I am now watching me! Wait a second. Here is me watching me watching me. Oh, no, it's terrifying. I hate the window in window thing, the never-ending stuff. Ugh. How's the stream? What were you up to? And welcome everyone. I should introduce myself in case you. I mean, I know Boz tells everyone how awesome I am regularly, but I'm Zach. I'm a Minecraft streamer. No, I'm not. I'm a variety streamer. Minecraft probably makes about half of my streams. I'm currently posting videos on YouTube semi-regularly again, and I would encourage you to go check it out. The first episode of this server went up last week, and it's been received well. And we are back on it today, so I can cave and get resources. So far, I've gained 1 diamond. It's not been successful. I mean, it's not been terrible either, but I'd like at least 2. My apologies, I meant free for the viewer. Should have been more specific with my funny way. You're fine. It's the doubt that you could mean it in a certain way that makes me want to be sure and just explain stuff. Yeah, we're caving, grabbing stuff, hopefully not dying. And so far, this cave has been rather mid. We have creepers on the hill, so let's deal with them. Gonna run over this way, light this place up, tempt them down. Hello! Hiya! My sword broke. Yeah. Well, that dealt with him, I suppose. It's not up there. I do not have a bow, so we're going to go do this the stupid way. This is a new seed. I started this a couple of weeks ago. I've done 1 stream, 2 videos. The second video only came out, only went up today. Hasn't released yet. Sorry, wording whilst worrying about a creeper exploding in my face is difficult. This feels good. I have amethyst over there. I probably don't need shards, but I will go over and grab them. I also want to deal with that creeper before he blows up on me. Thanks! Thanks for the creeper sound. Not creeper sound, Enderman sound. I know my Minecraft mobs. Oh. I forgot that I have a stone sword. It doesn't do that much damage. I will have this redstone. The panic was indeed the emotion I was feeling. Enderman noises, not good. Normally it means, where's the nearest hole for me to jump into and cower? Thank you very, very much for the follow. Right, I want to head that way, but I also want to go inside. But which is the priority right now? Let's deal with just making sure there's some lighting up here. And there's nothing on top that's going to drop in on me. Well, relatively little on top to jump in on me. Parkour! I'm not expecting there to be much up here, but I'd rather light it up and make sure nothing drops on my head. Rude! I wasn't expecting the adult behind. That was the first child that I killed with my actual sword, as opposed to using lava. Hey, creeper. Party. Maybe I should eat some food, put a torch back down, let my health go back up, and not panic too much. He came from up here. Say he, the zombie. Let's just check in case there's anything else up there. Oh, there is! It's not good stuff. Let's head over here. Right, we hit, we slide. We turn up, we go, hello, and then we hide. They do not blow up. Thank you. If they lose line of sight. Whoever did that. Did Oxus, thank you very much for the channel point redemption. Ooh. Yeah, that's... This would be why things are dropping in on me. Spawnable space above my head. Head over here and grab these bits. Didn't work as I expected. No, but did work a little bit. Right, more iron, please. Did I just make myself panic with the sound of... Yeah, with gravel. Thought it was a zombie or something. This is not a good use of my exploring time, but I need iron. I don't have an iron farm yet. And I want to light up lots of these caves. So it's not the worst thing to do. Frankly, a furnace would be... Not furnace. Cauldron would be really handy. Then I can get more lava. With more lava, I can save myself using wood. Ooh. I do have lava in my hands instead of water, but never mind. Normally use water to get out of situations like that. It's kind of difficult when you pick up the wrong thing. Oh, I have lava so I could deal with the zombies. That was it. I remember now. But yes, early days in the world, I'm gathering resources and enjoying caving for a bit. It's fun. And who doesn't like seeing me nearly die several times in a single stream? I mean, I can understand if people want to see me actually die instead of nearly die in stream, but in my interest to let that not happen. Will I be successful? Who knows? Right. Iron. All good. Let's head up this way. Hello? Zombie villager. Okay. Oh, hello. What profession is that? Is that a cleric? With the eyepiece? No, who has the eyepiece? No. Drop a head. Ah! Panic! Why am I panicking? I have a shield. I dealt with. Thank you for the toot. Cartographer. Ooh, probably. This cave system is never ending. And it goes up and down and down and up and up and down. Oh, torch. I've been here before. Sort of. Head over here. Just be shot at, it's fine. Ah! Running. Turning. Facing my fears. Eating my food. Watching the sport. My money's on the skeleton, but... I was wrong. Cartographer's monocle. Okay. That makes sense. It's usually entertaining to see a streamer die in a spectacular fashion. I mean, I can't promise spectacular. Like not to promise death, to be honest. So, there is a lot of iron around here. Fool not to grab it. I want iron. Yes, I'd like diamonds, but iron is actually kind of handy right now. That one, we can get back up. Look at it, it's everywhere. I must be in the right part of the world. I always forget where different ores spawn. Generate? Generate, that's the word. Mobs spawn, ores generate. Yeah, the cave system around here is just ridiculous. And every time I find places like, ooh, this. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Is that where I came in? It is where I came in. I've gone a big loop and come out a different way. Interesting. That's kind of neat. Does also mean that I'm not going past my chest that I said I would go past. I was wrong. I said to get out, I'll have to come past this anyway. I also said I would grab some shards? Cool. What's the things from the crystal? Amethyst shards. Right, this feels good. I mean, as we're near the... Wowzer. Tell you what. Let's make sure we're lit up around here. So I can see my way out and so nothing spawns. Well, reduce how many things spawn. I want to go over there. Ouch. That looks like a significant drop-off. I'd like to see what's... Ooh. Over yonder. The drop box. I mean, I can get down to it. And I will go down to it. I love Minecraft. It's such a cool game. The way the terrain just generates is amazing. Hello, Mr. Creeper. And remember, I want to light this all up because it's not far from where my spawn is. So it'll be in the spawn chunks. And as well as that, underneath the area I plan on working on. This is Waste of War says this is an entire New York subway system of a cave. Yep. And I can always come back here. Hello? That's cool. Does that head out? Let's not do that. Let's get some air first, and then we can swim up. Clever, you see. Because I can go over there to go up. But if this connects up, which it doesn't look like it does, and I have very limited air. I do not have respiration, so we'll head out this way. We'll go the way I do know. This is not that way. But as there's nothing over here, I might as well head over as far as I can before turning around and heading back. The more light there is, the less things spawn there the next time. Because they'll despawn as soon as I'm out of range. Dripstone makes... Don't know where I'm being shot from. I know he's missing. Ooh, hello. Pacha! Pacha! Ah! That's it. And this one. Dealt with. That's my water to... Oh, there he is! Whoop! So the drop was over this way. See this water stream? This is my original water stream. We head over this way. We eat some food. Wow, I really did a poor job of lighting up this bit of cave. And a poor job of collecting the iron. I am not a good Minecrafter. Yeah, that ledge down there is where I want to get to. There is an argument. If you were to allow me to use some logic in grabbing water and putting it down. Let's go with over there. Grab this water. Oh, that was the water. That was how I got down. We're okay. Head this way, head this way, head that way. Grab my bed. We'll smell the rest later. Let's grab this. And that. Make sure nothing sits on the ground despawning. And we head out. All that work. And I gained 1 diamond. But I have iron armor now. Oh. Okay. Some of this is staying behind. The stuff that I don't really want that much. Flint, you can stay. Gold, you're coming with me. Arrows are coming with me. Go away, and that'll work. Because we'll come back down here at some point. That chest will just have to wait for another day. I'm getting the feeling that's one of those sprinkled with ore caves. No big ore spots, but smaller ones. I mean, yeah. I want to light them up anyway, because they are not far from where my base is. And I'm happy to get some iron. I used up what I had. Making an anvil. Was it the best move? Who really knows? I think I'm going this way. Yeah. Also curious to see if we have any iron golems. I doubt it. Do iron golems need villagers to sleep? Just asking for a friend. Oh. I have very little inventory space. But... got that. It's a good cave variety, but you're going to be there a while. Yeah, but I need to light it up anyway, so... Do they have to sleep in order to spawn 9 golem? I have the funny feeling they do. Bed? Would anyone like a bed? Ansiats? Thank you very much for the follow. If I'm mispronouncing the name, please let me know. Feel free to ridicule me for my mispronunciation. Right, 1 diamond in. Lapis. Sugarcane. Mob drops. Yep. Passive mob drops. Hostile mob drops. Bones. Dripstone? Is in here for now? Yeah. Wood. Cobble. We have a second furnace. I'm going to leave that in here. Realistically, I can take it with me next time. We throw iron in. And we're good. I think access to a bed, sleep is needed for golems, not 100%. I'm pretty sure it is, otherwise there's no reason to put them in an iron farm. My next thing to do is I need leather. I don't think I have... Okay, that'll do. Let's grab some of these, turn them into sticks, put the spare one in, and we'll make an item frame. Because this one over here can be for my ores. Like so. Diamonds, emeralds, redstone, lapis, all belong in there. Dripstone goes in here, which is why I just picked it up. Iron, diamonds, lapis. All makes a lot of sense. Oh, and an emerald. I'm going to have to get more beds at some point. Also going to need more sugarcane to make more books. More beds. Oh, I do have in here a pair of shears. And there were sheep over that way. I'll put some beds down. Tell you what, I will put the beds over here. And they're out of sight of the zombie. Weather says time for me to head out for some 10-pin bowling. Enjoy. Don't kick butt too hard because then people won't invite you again. Let them win a couple frames and then go, alright, now I'll go for it, and get your turkeys in then. Same to you. Get sheared. Reese is saying, have fun. Reese is also jealous, just like I am. That's right, you don't have to kill sheep in this world. I did share my first video with ZactheDragon. She started watching it with me, and then she had to turn away when I was killing the sheep. I'm like, don't know how to tell you this, but it was a necessary evil. But you killed them. I'm like, yes, but I needed a bed. In my mind, justified. Also, this looks like the kind of cave that I was in earlier. Where the glow squid were, but I didn't have the guts to keep going. I am heading away from where I should be, but that's fine. It's important to explore a little bit. At some point, I'm going to have to find all the different biomes in the woods. That's my home. This, on the other hand, is just a cool looking field. I like this. I like this a lot. I have plans for some builds, and I need a large plains. This is plains and pretty large. This could suit quite well. Survivor can make monsters out of men. I mean, yep. But I'm shearing sheep now. ZactheDragon will be pleased. I have a flower forest. Nice. I'm not going to bother shearing you because can't mix wool types. Well, that's the sun going down. Yeep. Abort. Head back. I do have enough for 5 beds, which is more than I need. If I have 3 beds, I think I'll be good. But 1, 2, 1, 2. That's right. I'm harvesting and replanting, just not necessarily in the right order. Right, my place is over there. I need several beds. Would be good. I should also technically like this area up, but you know, I'm not in danger as much as the villagers are, and I've got infinite ones of them. I'll just keep spawning. Are you fighting over beds now? Right, let's grab some wood. Make some beds. Right. Let's fix this. You get a bed. You get a bed. You get a bed. You get a bed. And you get a bed. You're welcome. Look how happy they are. Night owls? They still want to sleep in my bed. They can't have it. It's mine. No, we are good. I am going to turn paper and sugarcane into paper because we have sky. It will give me more emeralds. I need them. Ah, sorry. Oops. It wasn't me. I think he spawned after I hit him. However, little bit afraid. Okay, we have an iron golem now. The bed's clearly worked. You saw nothing. Ah! Speaking of, I saw that. I don't like it. I haven't eaten. Let's move. Move quicker. Keep moving. Ah! Moving! Right, I'm good! Dealt with! That was... I was going to say mildly terrifying. No, that was terrifying. Get him, Gollum. You're supposed to be on my side, Winch. Did you not get the memo? Right, what I would like is a fence post. Wait for it. Like that! Then I can grab this lava, that's my cobblestone generator, and go, Wow, flames are big! Surprised he hasn't path found over here to this guy. Don't die too soon! I need the iron. I mean, I could do the sensible thing. I've done enough damage to him, surely, that I can just head on over here. We go 1, 2, no! 2, 3. This is my way of doing it, okay? It's a terrible way of doing it. I should use a sword. You know, I'm Rocky Balboa. That's right. I run up those steps, said Philadelphia? And I stand at the top cheering for myself. And everyone else joins me going, wow, you're amazing, you ran up some stairs. I go, I know. I'm so sorry. Now, did the Iron Golem spawn because I hit him? Ooh. Flame. Not gonna lie, not that interested in the flame book. Right, I think it's time to make an iron farm. I want to make sure the iron golem spawns in the right place. So I need someone without caves in it. I think there are caves directly underneath me. It only has to be loaded, so how about over there? I can't remember the tutorial for it, or the layout for the standard basic farm. So let me go in here. Put my lava back in. And then think it through. Right, iron in here. I will need hoppers, but I can figure that out. I don't need a name tag. I will need the villagers to be in. I need 3 beds. I've got those. Bear with! I'm opening up YouTube. Don't be alarmed. Ooh. Okay, that is an awesome thumbnail. I just opened up YouTube and saw BWO's latest video. I will watch it later, but the thumbnail of it just looks incredible. Bear with. Iron farm. No. I mean, that was not what I was thinking of, but that would work. Bear with. 1.2 million views. Bear with. I don't need the full tutorial, I just need a screenshot. Gotta hunt for some food in my kitchen, Rhesus. I wish you luck. Good hunting! Bear with, I've got an ad. Okay, so they've dug a small hole underground. That works too, I suppose. Bear with. I'm going to move all that over there. The advantage of having multiple monitors. Pause BWO's video that's just started in the background. Let's find a location. It's going to be over there. I'm going to want my shovel. Shovel! Oh, beautiful. So glad I have a shovel. Don't think I need a hoe, but I'm taking it with me anyway. this works. On that, notice me need to get some sleep. I have fun, Dinoxus. Thank you so much for coming by. I hope the sleep does you the world. And that's why I brought my hoe. Because I knew that I would do that. I'm going to do it over here. I'm going to do it over there. I think. No, I'm going to do it over there. I changed my mind. Bear with. Now, I think iron golems can spawn on blocks underwater like this, so I need to make sure that we are not too close to the water. So back here would probably be best. So 3 blocks by 2 and make it 3 blocks deep. I'm, however, going to grab a bucket of water. It's just over here. And that will allow me a way up and down. Mine! And out again. Bear with. So from down here, which way? Go this way. We're taking 2 blocks deep. I'm assuming this is where the zombie will be going. Right. And then it wants me to dig out a staircase out the back, which is fine. So the idea being that the zombie gets in here. So we go boop, 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 and boop. Pathway down. Zombie, boat, washy washy, stuff like that. Next! Trapdoors on the edge. Okay. So I need 3 trapdoors to go under there. We do have some wood, so let's pop this crafting table down. Over here. Oak trapdoors. 4 of them will work quite nicely. So this would be... like so. Next, boat. I do have boats back at the storage. However, I can't be bothered to go there, so I'm going to make one. It said place a boat in it. Exactly in this position. Seems, I mean, you're doing that. Surely the way to do it would be with water. Oh, okay. He wants go through. Turn around. Like this. Out. Second thoughts. Back here. Aha! Like that. Zombie goes in there. I think the beds go in here. This is not the way I remember it. There's a slight adaptation. So zombie needs to get in there and I need to light it up. Well, it's nighttime. Let's make sure we got some torches. Go with here. And here. Villagers are out. Not too worried. If I can get a zombie in there, that'd be great. I'll move the zombie in first. Hello? There is one over there. Could technically boat him over. Apart from the fact that I'd have to lift him up slightly. Ah, he's fine where he is. Let's look for another. I mean, it can't be that difficult to find a zombie. Can it? Sheep. That's not a zombie. Just want a zombie. Just one. A zombie. That's skeletons. Great. Just ignore them. Ow. Okay, we won't ignore them. Because they can't ignore me. Oh yeah, shield. Dealt with. I panicked a little bit there, if I'm honest, but yeah, not that bad. Oh, I'm impressed. The villager managed to get under there. Is there a second? That's 2 zombies. That's why. There is second zombie. Ah, got it. Because I held them in a boat. We're all good. You! Come with me! Ow! Come more. Oh, of course, there's one right next to the hole now. Okay, let's deal with this creeper. Hello! Dodging, weaving, ducking and diving. Right. Zombie over there, which is a much easier one to get here, because he might drown. Right. Hello! He does get across the water, which he should be able to do. Pop that there. And you can come with me. Must spare. It's important to have a spare. Okay. That worked. I shouldn't be in here. We get out this way. He's in a boat, so he won't despawn. We just need to get villagers in here, and yeah, we'll be good, I think. He's secure. Let's do that. Enough light. Let's go sleep. Oh, zombies are chasing villagers. I don't know if that's means I'm more likely to generate some iron golems. Hello. Let me save the day. I want to generate protection. Okay. I'll just sleep then. Oh, there's an iron golem. Never late. I wouldn't stand there, you fool. It's really difficult to tell how damaged they are when they are that covered in flames. Any moment now, he'll perish and die. He might get me. Running! Yeah, now he's on fire and running at me. it's still on fire. I'm not afraid. See? Terrified. Terrified. You're cool. We're cool. 1, 2, 3. 3 beds. Let's go on over and prep it. I wasn't paying attention to the videos, so let's fill the hole with trapdoors, make sure the villagers have used their beds. Oh. Well, you know. One, 2, 3. Then I need more trapdoors, so let's do that. I need 6. I see another iron golem. Nice! Like this. Like that. Just need to get the villagers over soon. Might leave him in. Get the boat that's next to them. Oh no, I took it. Darn it. I have another boat. We're okay. I'll might kill him later. And for now, we're good. I suppose. I wanted a boat. If I could get a random villager, that would be great. But you know, oh. I could also. I took his working station. How dare I? Would you like it back? Look, it's just over here. It's just over here. Look here. But we don't want to give you that. That's right. I can be Chris Tarrant. I said we. We're going to go around to the front, and then I'll put the working station down before breaking the boat. If we get out here, I want to get him over this way. I think that zombie might be in the wrong place. I am okay with risking it. Worst case scenario, we lose 3 villagers and a zombie. Not a big deal. Oh look! Your workstation. What a weird thing to just appear there. Now if I head down here. Ah! Yep, exactly what I meant. And do this. And break bed. Wait for it. Oh no. Get out of hole, like so. Genius. Leaving that there. I'm going to see if I can just grab one from top of the hill. Hello, zombie. No idea if this will work. But if I can get iron just trickling in while I'm around, I can use it for an exchange in, you know, get emeralds for it. I have a lot of villagers up on the ledge, many of which do not have professions. So I'll take one of these guys. Like that. We head over here. Why does it always rain? Minecraft. Now that lectern, I think, is still claimed by the other guy. But I don't need to get him to go up. I just need him to be on the land. Like so. Then we move him over. Open up the trapdoors, drop him inside, and hey presto, we have 2 villagers. That'd be 2 villagers. Respiration. Not terrible. Shut those doors. Villager number 3, please. Moving villagers is easy. It's one of those tasks that so many people complain about because villagers are a pain. I'm like, not that bad. In the grand scheme of things, you can just push them, nudge them. They're non-hostile mobs. Moving zombies, that's a pain. Moving villagers, not too bad. Oh, sorry, do you seem to be on fire? Oh, yeah, it's raining. So he gets put out of being on fire very quickly. Oh, that was lucky. I nearly lost my iron. Come back here! You mischievous thing. I nearly said miscreant, which isn't a wrong word, just wasn't the word I was looking for. See, easy peasy. I still have no idea what I'm doing with the thing around it. At some point, I'll probably build a massive iron farm that's fancy. But having one that's functional, even if it's a bit boring, would be handy just so I go, yep, there's a supply of stuff. No! Come back! I said come back! A supply of iron, so handy for so many things. Excuse me. Alright, let me grab this. Get back in. Get out. Close these. I think we'll be fine. Next step is to look at the tutorial again. Bear with. Stuff goes in, yada yada yada. Okay, it wants me to do a 7x7 wall around it. But I need cobblestone. Let's go with cobblestone. Got plenty of it. The idea is that the iron golem spawns in the available space nearby, and to make sure it's directly above and then flows into a hopper. Speaking of which, I need a hopper. And a chest. Oh, I have iron. We'll be good. Just need stone. Let's sleep to get rid of the rain. Grab 2 stacks of cobble. Get rid of seeds and stuff. Do not need this. Keep hold of everything else. Perfect. Just in case. More wood. And we'll head on over. We'll figure it out. I may have even made some cobblestone wall before. Funny feeling I made some for something. No, I was going to make some to have a pen for where the villagers come out. That was it. Just didn't bother. Cobblestone wall, please. 42 will possibly be enough. Bear with. Bear with. I need to see an overview just to make sure I'm placing these walls in the right place. Pretty sure I know where it is, but I'd rather make doubly sure. I want a 7x7 around it, but I can't remember how many gaps. Oops. Bear with. Okay, got it. It was 1 block gap and then here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which means I'm going to need... I was going to say more because 7x7 is more than 42, but I'm not filling it in with wall, we're doing that. That makes more sense. So if I have it, if I understand it correctly, it'll be water in one of the corners pushing to over here, and we'd have a hopper here. Or there. I believe it points this way. Okay. Correct. So you placed a block here with water cascading down. Let's grab a space to put my lava in. I'll need this later. And 1 water. Goes on top of this. Break the block. And it pushes the loot into this corner. Bear with. Cheaty Java. Is it cheaty? Oh, they're using a... Sure, we'll do it your way. I'm going to need more wood than that. They want me to use 3 hoppers, which seems unnecessary, but eh. Realistically, it's pointing into the chest here, which opens. Now, they've done a hopper into each. For now, what I'm going to do is 1 hopper, because that's the iron I have. My castle. Jesus, since we can't do that on Bedrock. Oh, no, but there's different mechanics for different versions, and I don't think anything is cheaty. There's some things that work really well on... Have you had an XP farm on Bedrock that uses tridents? That seems cheaty to me. It's different mechanics. There's no... I don't think it's cheaty. It's designed to work this way, and it's a mechanic that takes advantage of that. Oh, sorry, it's designed to take advantage of the mechanic. Bear with. Oh. Right. So he's got a hole here with lava flowing down, which if you had fire tick on, would that not burn the chest? You know, technically you could make the chest waterlogged, but still. I have the chest. Wastewater says, I'm on Bedrock and I don't feel Java Iron Farm is valid. Each version has their power. Dual to great. Okay. Totally is cheating with Trident Killers, but that is to my advantage. Oh, I see. Not about what's easiest, it's about, you know, what mechanic you can take advantage of. So that would flow down. Iron Golem floats into it. We haven't had an Iron Golem spawn yet, which makes me question whether I'm doing this right. In theory, he shouldn't have been in there until afterwards. But, you know, let's just take this out. It says let them sleep first, so I'm going to do that. I'm also going to take this out. And that out. But let's move this into position. Because it did say let them sleep first. So we're going to wait until the night time to then bring... they can jump in the bed. I'll move a zombie down here. Which normally what you would do is that and use a couple of trapdoors. So I'm going to do it that way. So, one more trapdoor, please. Right, 2 more trapdoors, please. If we put our block here, trapdoor, and trapdoor. We open these up. This will have to be leveled anyway, so let's get rid of these blocks. Oh. Excuse me, why is that not flow just that way? If I do that, it should flow just that way. If I then remove this block, it doesn't flow over, and remove this block, it doesn't flow over. Ah, it does flow over, okay. I'll just do it that way, that's fine. I don't know what I'm doing wrong because... Fire tick's turned off. Yeah, this whole area will have to turn into path blocks. We'll deal with that in a bit. I want to make sure when we get to night time they sleep. Which I should be able to do relatively easily. Wastewall says, like we on Bedrock get easier tipped arrows and Java have better natural regen potatoes. Different flavour potatoes. What, different flavour potatoes? Different flavour. I feel like I've been robbed. I don't know. Different flavour potatoes? Oh, hello. You're going to be annoying. So. Ah! Gotcha. Do I need to do this? No, but if I don't do this, they'll attack me later and it'll just be annoying. And whilst we're waiting for night, just get some of this. I want it for trading. Sun is going down. I need them to sleep. And so, while I'm waiting for them to sleep, let's fish! Flavour equals variety of potatoes? How many different varieties of potatoes are there? Sweet potatoes? I can't think of any other names off the top of my head. I forget new potatoes, which aren't always new. Sometimes they can be really old. Mouldy. But they're still called new potatoes, even when they're not new, which is weird. Have you got the new potatoes or the new potatoes? Why am I doing this? Because I want to increase my fish count. Yes, if I press tab at the moment, that score, 465, is how many fish caught. See, 466. I caught a puff of fish. So useless. Sun's nearly down. I'm going to release that zombie. And he's going to go in the boat that I want. Once I check that they've got into bed. Still on old potatoes. Old potatoes? Ah, you should get some of the newest variety of potatoes. What are these new potatoes? Imagine when they first decided, let's call them new potatoes. Oh, it's a kind of potato we haven't had before. We'll call it a new potato. That was 100 years ago, and it's still a new potato. Right. Let's head on over and check. Potato plus. Oh, Potato Pro would be the next thing, I suppose. I failed that jump. 1, 2, 3. They're all in the bed. Very good. Let's release the not Kraken. I couldn't see my axe for the life of me. Ah, he's a free agent. Come and get me. Aaron says I've had a blue potato when I was young. It was some kind of strange variety. Blue? But blue carrots. Come at me! Ha ha! Sucks to be you! I'm middle clicked and now I don't have an axe. There we go. Like that. So they're sleeping. I should do the same. Maybe I could get over there quickly without dealing with all these mobs. Yeah, more mobs. Oh, they're tracking me. I don't need an axe command. Do I? Shovel command, yes, because normally I don't have a shovel. This is the exception of the rule at the moment because I'm playing with an iron shovel and a stone axe, which proves that I clearly value shovels more right now. And we're out. Good morning, everybody. Arr. Surprisingly, no flying got him lately. No, he died. What a shame. We go this way. Oh, he's in the water. Ah! Yep, that's how I deal with mobs. I just go ah and hope they ignore me. Ah! Running. Running over here. Still running over here. There was a skeleton over this way. Oh, I thought we'd get the creeper. Oh, I was hoping to get a record. Don't have a jukebox, but you know, a record would be cool. Be trendy. And down with the kids. Hiya! Whatcha! And hata. Guess the zombie dropped that one. Nope, I made it. I used up some of my only iron to make a shovel. Because, well, I really wanted a shovel and I had one spare iron. I went, why not? So the theory, the iron golem would spawn around here and the stuff would go in the chest. I have no idea whether it'll work and how soon, but I do need to make sure that we spawn proof the surrounding area. Bear with. Now let's see, use your shovel to make up 6 blocks on every side. That's just ridiculous. 6. I'm not even sure this is going to work. 6? I've got to dig out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Path block spam. Exactly. Do I need to dig this far? No. But you know, I want it to look semi-reasonable. Shovel's going to break. Oh, absolutely. Which means I should probably stick to some of this junk in. Fetch this later. Don't worry about it. Yep. We do have iron. We do have sticks. I can have a second iron shovel. I'm not entirely convinced this will work. I'm sure I've done something wrong. This is not a design I've used before. I've seen other people use it, including Tab Twice, another streamer who's amazing. I say another streamer who's amazing as if I'm claiming to be amazing, but you know what I mean. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She streamed recently from her single player world. And in her single player world, she had one of these iron farms. I went, oh, okay. When I saw it, I just thought, why not? Sometimes I'll build the same thing I've built 100 times before. Other times I'll go, do something different just for the sake of it. Normally, I'd smooth it out. In fact, I probably will. Oh, my shovel! I've got enough for 3 more. If that runs out, I got stone shovel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, what does one do with? Oh, you can just break it with. Oh, I thought you'd need to use shears or something. I got leaf litter. Which, if you explain to anyone who is not a Minecraft player, that leaf litter is now awesome, and they go, "What do you mean it's awesome? What? Why would leaf litter be awesome?" Oh, it is. We haven't had it for years. We just appreciate it. That was my favourite shovels to say which. We just have to have a new favourite shovel. Same with pets and aunties. When your favourite auntie dies, you just have to go, well, you're now my favourite auntie. Not an incentive to kill your sister, but you know. At least you got a positive from it. Yeah, this shovel's not going to finish it either. I do like the path block though. It's a nice glow. We need to go exactly to this block. I don't need my shield, so let's take that off. I always worry with things like this because if you don't get an iron spawn whilst you're working on them, have I done it right? There's also a significant chance there's a cave underneath with an iron golem in it. But if we can make a start, hopefully it works. If not, I'll do some debugging later. I followed the tutorial. I'm sure it does work. Otherwise, someone would have said, "Don't do that! It's broken! It's the latest update." So even if it's wrong, probably won't be wrong enough that I have to redo it completely. Ta-da! I think I see 3. Let's break this. If I open that, I can jump on it. I see 3. This seems good. I may have depths wrong. I need 2 more hoppers anyway, so I might do that now. We'll see what happens. Also, I should probably make an effort to occasionally harvest my crops. Ah, who cares? Now, of those in chat that play Minecraft regularly, or even occasionally, I have to ask, what is your preferred method of getting emeralds? Because there's things like this fisherman. He doesn't accept card, but he possibly would do as a third trade. That's a good bet if I'm doing lots of fishing. But also, is that the best way of doing it? Sticks are normally a good option. Cleric's a good option if you have a mob farm. I do not. Ooh, we do have enough iron though to do the chests. I left them over there, didn't I? That's okay. Throw some of this dirt in. Leaf litter, seeds, pufferfish. It's all wants to be stored, just not necessarily. Farmers, melons and pumpkins. Yeah, I can understand that. A good melon and pumpkin farm is relatively straightforward to set up. Relatively. Stone can be a good one. I've been mostly trading for white dye with one of my shepherds. I have a shepherd that's unlocked white dye as a purchase, so I use that on Ramble Life a lot. What? 2, sir. How about second chest and then 2 hoppers? With the iron farm, you trade the iron. Do you find any spawners? Not any spawners yet, no. But yes, iron farm. Oh, that's wrong. Especially that block. Excuse me. I'll do. No, sorry, I can feel that coming, but I didn't trust that I had enough time to mute. So I didn't. Oh. Take this one out. Hopper in. Thank you, Wolfie. Thank you, Waste of War. Right, they are all in their beds. I thought they'd be getting out of the beds because of the zombie. A bit worried about it. I thought they wouldn't be able to sleep because they see the zombie. Oh, I know what I've done. I know what it is. Let me wait for it. Water won't go down here, but if I open this bed. Excuse me. That. I figured it out! Am I in the wrong place? No, I forgot to open up the trapdoors. And I think you'll find it's working. Iron farm functioning. All I had to do was let them see them. Ad revenue, let's go. Oh, thank you for sticking through the ads. Hugely appreciated. Let's go in the house. Oh, whoa, we have a second iron golem. You show him who's boss. Bit of iron. Bottom flesh for me. Mind if I do? And I'll head inside. Second iron. Excuse me. Thank you. GG, thank you, Awidge. Let's throw the random junk in here. I'll sort this through later. Iron and emeralds. I feel like I'm in a good place. Having an income of iron pretty handy. Ah! let's head out of here quickly. Nope, nope, nope. Pa-ta-ta-ta. Also, I could probably afford to upgrade. Oh, my patio. Not my patio. My garden! My beautiful garden! Ruined! Maybe, maybe iron sword would be a good idea. Let's throw the random stuff in chest. Just sorting out my inventory will be good in a moment. Bad Omen 2. I could use arrows. I don't want to. See, 1 iron sword. That's right. I'm a professional now. I don't need this stone rubbish. And in fact, I can afford iron boots. I'm having iron boots. Boop. I am Iron Man. Not using these bows, they can go away anyway. That one. Fuel for the furnace. Well. Iron farm. Lava farm would probably be a good idea. Ooh, it's working! I may get rid of this guy. I say may and then I just do it. Don't light up the area, this is much more fun. Free iron. Free range. Organic. Yes, however, I also want to have some villagers that I can keep safe and trade with. Oh yeah, I was going dirt for that. So this area is probably going to be expanded. I can have villagers in here. Realistically, if I get one, like a armorer, and I trade him up, that would be good. Safe-ish, yes, but I only want to keep a couple safe that I'll be leveling up and trading with regularly. If I get an armorer to the point where I can get diamond armor, I'll probably keep him safe. And the rest can be left out here. And I'll just put them in a trading station when I want to. I'm not entirely sure where. It would make sense to do it under here. Or under here, just so I've got cover. I could also just put holes in the wall. Wouldn't be a lot, so let's remove these. Mine! Mine! And mine. So if we dug this back. Oh, my iron pick! Second iron pick. There we go. And we had some cells back here. So 1 villager goes in here. Trading station goes at the back. Light above it. Doesn't need a lot. Now remind me, what does a armorer need? Weapon? Yeah. And this would be where we have some trapdoors to keep him safe. Could you leash a golem next to the villagers? I don't... That's in the snapshots, but not yet. I'll make second hole here. And I'll make it a safe entrance. I have a way. Sort of. So back here, go torch. Torch, torch. So you mean home? Home! Yes, yes, sorry. Freudian slip. So grindstone is for a toolsmith. I will probably want a toolsmith, so let's go with it. Let's pop this one down. It's also useful to have. Go, you there. I'm going to need some trapdoors so I can seal them in. So trapdoors, a little bit more than that would be good. That, so we've got 7 trapdoors. I need a smithing table? I think that one. And then grindstone? No, we don't. Grindstone, smithing table. There's another one. Weaponsmith, toolsmith, and armourer. Toolsmith is the... Let's just put this down. User! Iron axe. Smite 3 sword. Nice. For the term forever home sounds more appropriately industrial. I can understand that. When he goes in, let's do that. And if we boop, like so, and boop, XP can get out. He's stuck in. And this could be potentially where I get my weapons. Grindstone. Smithing template. What's the last one? I can't think for the life of me what the last one would be. There's weaponsmith, armor, blast furnace. Thank you, water boss. Blast furnace, which is a regular furnace. We have a spare one in here. Blast iron? No, that's a smoker. How does one? Blast furnace is a regular furnace surrounded by stone? Cobblestone? Regular stone? Nope. I thought it was a furnace in the middle surrounded by stone. But I have stone. Anyone? Help! I don't know how to make a blast furnace. Can you tell? I know nothing about Minecraft. Damn blast furnaces. I don't know when the last time I made one. Only when needed, of course. Other than that, I make funny posts and eat hot chip. What? Eat hot chip? What is hot chip? Oh, it'll be smooth stone. That go in there with the smooth stone. 3 smooth stone, 5 iron, plus normal furnace. Wow, that's expensive. I'm gonna have the iron, but still. Goes in here. That's furnacing. Grab more planks. Put them in. 3 smooth stone. Thank you, Wolfie. I'm sure it was stone. Smooth stone makes sense. So it's 3 smooth stone across the top. I'm checking the recipe, see if I remember. So like that, this there, and then this underneath. No! No? Other way up. Close. Very close, but not good enough. Ore smelting efficiency is a rich thing to be honest. I mean, it's also not necessary most of the time because realistically, what ores are you smelting? Well, iron I'm getting from over there. Speaking of which, that's still working. I don't need to smelt that. The blast furnaces smelt stone quicker? I don't really think about it. Most of the time when I use a furnace, I just use a regular furnace because it runs in the background whilst I do other things. Right, you are thinking about it? I'm going to want to trade stuff with him. I will actually make this wider. and put a lectern in, because if I can get a librarian that takes paper, that feels like a decent early trade. And if I don't like what he gives me, well, we can always get a new lectern user. This goes in. My plan would probably be to put walls with carpet on top. Oh, or something. Let me sleep. Get out of my face! Like smokers being food only. Yeah, it's when I'm smelting stuff, I'm not in that much of a rush, or even just cooking stuff. Would you like to get in the hole? Pick a hole. Oh, that's perfect. There we go. Anyone else? You want to be a librarian? Perfect. In you go. Power 5. I'm not going to complain about that. It's not the... What do I want on my... I mean, book seems kind of the most important thing. Right, would someone like to grab... Oh, you have. Toolsmith. I will take that. Let's grab sugarcane out and paper. I was going to grab something else. I can't think what it was. Oh well. These go in. We've got trapdoors. Escape sea. Oh. More paper. And I can lock him in. Power 5 isn't necessarily the best book, but I don't mind it. And right now, it's a good one to have. Wow, managed to mute that time. Getting Power 5 on a bow at this stage of the game is rather handy. Especially if I can get a Power 5 Infinity bow. I've got a couple Infinity bows over there. Let's lock that in and lock that in. You are offering me an iron helmet for 5, which is okay. I need to unlock him to get more. So, we'll see. Oh! Is it time? Is it time for you to go? You got it. You check in on your workstation. Let's just keep looking at him. He won't dare to look away. There we go. Right. 1. Sure, I have some axes. All good. Do I need stone axes? No. Am I taking them anyway? Yes. Wood is one of those resources you will never have too much of. And the more I farm now in the early game, the less I have to grab later. Do you plan on farming cows for leather? I don't know, to be honest. Probably not. I don't think I'm going to need that much leather. Hello. So I'm happy to just kind of occasionally pick it up from fishing and killing mobs. I wouldn't mind doing a hoglin farm at some point, but I'm not rushed for it. So if it happens, great. If not, not too bothered. You will kill stray horses for leather. Sure. Now, I'm not too worried about it, to be honest. I don't need that much leather, and I have a great fishing rod. I want to spend as many hours as possible fishing, mostly because it allows me to invite people like Witherbag to join me on the server, and I can go, hey, I can hang out and just chat with a friend whilst gathering some resources and generating iron now. Because I mean, if we sit on our lily pads and fish, iron. I'm going to grab these saplings and start replanting. Normally I grab a stack of saplings out so I can replant as I go without having to wait for the despawning, but... This works too. Apples, always great. Saplings, always great. Tend to speed run leather for bundles. Inventory management. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a valid thing to do. With what I'm planning to do on this season, or this map, especially at the start of the world, is work over in that area, which is close to spawn anyway, so it's not hugely beneficial. I would like to add more sugarcane around here, even if I just do a little gully of water and sugarcane around it. Could even do some farms in places and figure it out, like automatic farms. Very basic ones, but automatic. This is a relatively cheap way of getting him leveled up to the point where he should accept iron, so I'm going to do that. Saplings and wood in. Building blocks. I'll sort out later. What did I come in here for? Oh, emeralds. Because I have some here. That's it. So the spare axes in. I'll buy more. In theory, his next trade should involve buying iron. So we'll just do that. Spend 9 iron in total, and now I can get emeralds off of him, and it's relatively cheap. Those emeralds can then be spent on leveling up the other ones. So I feel like I have a legit way forwards now, and an excuse to invite Wither back to. Ooh. Leave the flowers there. To fish. If I next go live and try and make a second iron farm, but one should be enough. Probably a sugarcane farm. And again, I don't need the emeralds from this guy if we've got iron flowing in. Oh, it's so good. So he's not at the point in giving me diamond stuff yet. I can buy stuff off of him, but I might as well wait till the next day and just keep trading him iron. He's not going to be bored of it for a while yet. Now, you are selling iron axes, which is nice. I feel like digging is the right thing to do, and if I know that I can get more diamond pickaxes, let's just do it. Welcome in, Scott. We'll dig out this area, give myself a little bit more space for storage and to put other things in. One of these sides will end up with enchanting setup. It's probably not going to be that side because it might be a little bit tight. I might put bed here. Yeah, bed or something. Let's dig this back. Give myself a little bit of space and figure out what I'm doing and where. The argument for the leather that quite wisely mentioned earlier is item frames will be necessary for all my storage. But now, however, I'm just kind of making space for those chests. And I can figure out how I'm laying things out. For example, where we've got cobblestone here, it'll probably stay as cobblestone. I might expand to have like a chest for dirt rather than mixing things up. Some of that is doable without item frames. For example, if I grab this and go, let's have an iron block. Block of raw iron. That goes there. Signifies what it is without having to use up an item frame. I tend to like doing that. We'd have more chests over here. But the chests go always next to the block that shows what it contains. mining away, but I don't know what to mine. I'll mine it anyway. Sometimes just digging is the best thing to do. We're going to go up here. I've put torch to the back, so we'll continue that. Just add a little bit of light. Block, block. Yes, so one more back here. Gives me space for another set of chests. And then just the ones above the chest so that we can open them. This whole thing will go that way. Probably not here. I don't know what I'm going to do with this space. I might just throw some chests down here as my... Oh, this is my unloading station. I just throw junk in and I sort it later. The chest wall on this side is always preferable. I can then make it much wider to give me space to step back and see the stuff. I'm closer than I'd like to be at the moment. Ooh, cauldrons would probably be a good bet to do here. I mean, I have the iron. Right, mob drops. Yep. I don't need this video. Let's sleep. And we'll figure it out in the morning. If I go with 3 cauldrons with the iron I just put away, throw these down. I have the ability to do dripstone here, lava above. Oh no, I think I can do it that way. Oh yeah, we have exactly 3. I could always make more, but I'm not going to. Go with 3 pointed dripstone. This is a much better source of lava, at least it will be. Fire tick is turned off. But I think I'm going to use stone slabs in the ceiling. So if we go with stone slab here, here, and here. Once I put lava in that slot, it should drip down into here. We'll get a second bit of lava and we can amplify it. If only I had a way of getting more lava. Let's do that thing I said about throwing stuff in a chest to be sorted later. And random junk can go in here for now. It's not random. Actually has a place. 1 bucket is enough. Ooh. Don't know how I picked that up, but okay. Mob drops. Everything else is fine, I suppose. I need 1 lava, so let's see what happens. I'm going to take a dip in the hole over there, because there was definitely lava down there. A sensible thing is to grab this stuff as I go. Again, not as easy to get emeralds out of it as it is to just do the iron. But I will need books. So, sure, why not? And now it will open up and I'll fall into a hole. Told you. Whee! Found the lava. Here's some I placed earlier. Actually, seeing as I'm down here. This bit's come down to. Free chest, blocks. Right, we'll go like this. We'll head up. Put the lava in. It's going to be a while before the cauldron beneath fills up. But as long as it happens eventually, I'm good. Going from 1 lava to 2 lava will take a while. 2 to 3, a little bit quicker. And then after that, source of lava that I can just use to fill my furnace. I can make stone out of cobblestone. What's not to love? I am, however, going to head via the iron farm and see how it's doing. Realistically, it should be like 3/4 of a stack at most. But I'd like it now. 3/4 of a stack, I'd say I was about right there. I'll take this. And we'll tidy this up. I feel like I'm getting a hold of this world. It's working. And I'm really looking forward to when I can start working on the bigger projects that I have in mind. But before I can do that, there's several things I kind of need to start spacing out. That goes there. That has the drippy lava texture. Perfect. And we are in a good place. Poppies to bone meal at some point. I will do. It's just not worth worrying about yet because 40 poppies is not going to generate a lot of bone meal and they're not going anywhere. I'll move them as and when. Eventually I'll put a filter on it. But right now, not a problem. Right, we are tidy. We are good. We have space. We have a plan. We have villagers running free. We have iron golems. Iron goleminating. Iron golems over there. Dying. We have villagers to trade with. Oh, speaking of which. You refreshed. Oh, you have. More emeralds, please. Turn back. Really? You could offer me... Okay. That's right. I, the person who's well known to not take a shovel around, my first... Oh, that's better. Ooh, fortune one. Don't mind that one bit. Okay, shovels and pickaxe. It's good. Yeah, Volta, let them build for any result. What do you mean? Sorry. Not sure I follow. Also, iron! I have a supply of emeralds from this guy. Oh, what does professional mean? With a villager at master level. Okay. He won't go any further, but I'm now getting emeralds that I can spend over here, for example, to level this guy up. Is it a good use of my emeralds? Questionable. But I want him leveled up so I can get all my diamond armor. I was not expecting to be talking about diamond armor today. Gotta. Oh! Gotta let them build for any result. Gotcha. But yeah, this is a good source. I'm gonna throw the... Excuse me. Iron helmets in here. All the building blocks in this one. Wood in here. Don't need a hoe right now. Flint goes in here. This is a good... I like this. We'll build it out. We need to do an enchanting table. But it's good. Right, let's wrap up. Find someone to raid off to. If you have enjoyed the stream and you are not following, please consider doing that. I will be back next week, probably on Wednesday, but it might be Thursday. I will let you know on Monday when I announce my stream. And Monday is tomorrow. Schedule, as always, on Twitter. Until then, let's find someone to raid off to and stand somewhere relatively safe. Ah, this seems safe enough, right? Let me have a look at whom is online. Ooh. 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 Okay, there's an option. There's another option. Too many options. I think I'm going to have to check in with Ozza. Only live for an hour and a half. Yeah, he'll be live for a while. He's playing Atomfall, and I would very, very much appreciate it if you would join me in going over and saying hello. So for that, I'm doing a /raid, Ozathoth, and a raid call. Raid call is a command on my channel that just generates a random raiding message. You can copy and paste it and look cool. If you copy and paste it into my chat first, A, it makes me look good because my chat is active, and B, it means you know you've got it ready to go as soon as you head over. Yeah, I'm going to have to rope with a bag into some fishing because this iron farm is... Yep, this is the solution. Emeralds, diamond armor, diamond pickaxe. Yeah, I'll be good. Ooh. Oh, I'm going to copy my own raid message. If you don't have access to the emote, feel free to remove the emote at the end. Or just paste it anyway. It still looks good. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next week, hopefully. Thank you so much. I'm very, very fortunate to be able to go live and have so many cool people join me. And you still want to get in. And he is still hanging around. So tempted to take him on. Nope, it's not worth it. It's just not worth it. Anyway, go on over. Be awesome to Ozza. Thank you very much. Goodbye!